Mind Crypto here. I hope we're all having a wonderful day. It's been a while, but it's getting too exciting that I had to come back and do some more videos. Please remember, none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. None of the information provided in this video should ever be seen as a signal to buy or to sell. So I'm back. I'm here. Yeah, it's getting really, really exciting. Since the last time I did a video, things have really moved on. We've got the TMP, the node program. We've got so much information coming out. And I just thought today was probably a good day. I was going to come back on Monday, but as you can hear, my voice isn't great, but it's good enough to do a video because I'm excited. Lots of things are happening. So if we look, as we normally do, from the last time I did a video at the crypto bubbles, we can see that we're up one rank to 60. Current price of 121.06 cents. Market cap of 1.76 billion. So low considering what's going on. 24-hour volume just dropped there. $49 million. Currently down 1% in the hour, down 2% in the day, up 7.4% in the week, and up 19% in the month. But if we look at the year, 66%, not too shabby, but considering what Quant is about, it should be a lot higher. But we'll have to wait and see what goes on. But if we move over to CryptoQuant, we can see the current all exchange reserves. This includes the perpetuals or the derivatives, if you might say. We can see that's currently at 1.225 million, which suggests it's not quite the lowest at the moment, people calling out all-time lows, but that was actually not so long ago. I think that was, if we go there on July 10th, when it was 1.215 million, I think we saw a big, this line here, I think it was one of the exchanges just offloading, which is absolutely great. We're seeing it declining. I've been reporting this for a very long time, all the way back up here, actually, when it was a lot higher. But then if we move over to the spot, let's have a look at the spot. We can see here on the spot exchanges, because I know you guys like all this, is 199,000.7. So that's dropped. And, I remember covering this all the way along here. And it's just dropping, which is absolutely amazing. If you see all the way back up here at 737,000 to here, I just wonder what the next big catalyst for us to see that will drop. I want to move over to the trending metrics, and you can see exchange reserves, we're down 0.02%, which is great. And if we look at the exchange reserve USD, the total value of coins held on exchange, as the value continues to rise in the reserve, indicate higher sell pressure. And we can see that that's zero, that's minus 4.32%. And if we look down at the exchange net flow, which is also very important, you can see the difference between coins flowing into and out of the exchange, which basically is inflow and outflow equals net flow. And we can see that is down 0.06%, which is quite interesting. And look at this data. Data for me is king. As you know, I spend a lot of time sleuthing on chain, looking at those transactions. That's just a very small part that I deliver via X as well. Partly because, it's kind of secretive. You don't want to be pushing out what's going on in people's wallets and seeing what's moving, what's changing, and not just with Quant, because I'm obviously going to be covering SHX as well, Stronghold, over the next few days. I'll try and get as many videos out as possible, but I'm not going to be doing it every day like I did before, because that was an absolute nightmare, especially trying to find certain information about Quant when it's already, most people are already delivering it and you feel like regurgitating it. So I'm going to keep this down to quality rather than quantity. So we go here. This is some really big news yesterday, and people were really downhearted as well. And this was regards to UK considers pausing the creation of the digital pound. The Bank of England is reportedly rethinking its CBDC plan, saying tokenized bank deposits could make Bitcoin unnecessary. Now, not quite so for, it's not negative for Quant. So the Bank of England's rethink on the digital pound favouring tokenized deposits over Bitcoin aligns perfectly with Quant Network's mission. Our Overledger OS connects blockchain seamlessly, enabling private sector innovation like tokenized deposits to thrive. Governor Bailey pivot reflects 50k public concerns on privacy and stability, issues that Quant tackles with interoperable secure solutions. Our 2023 Project Rosalind work with the BOE showed how APIs can power CBDC-like benefits via private deposits, not centralized control. And with over 137 countries exploring CBDCs, but only 3 launch, We see this from the information the Atlantic Council in 2023. Tokenized deposits gain traction. Quant Tech, backed by JP Morgan's 2025 analysis, bridges legacy systems and blockchain, making a state digital pound less needed. The future is interoperable. So it's really, really important when you look at it like this. Now, I did a bit of a grok search as well, just to make sure that I was on the right lines, being a bit rusty and all that. And what did we see? Yes, the developments described in the X post and related web results suggest a potential move towards regulated liability network infrastructure, particularly in the context of the Bank of England evolving stance on tokenized deposits, and it's reconsidered a central bank digital currency like the digital pound. And it goes on, obviously, to talk about that. So if you haven't already looked into RLN, I did a video and I posted it out on Twitter. And this was ages ago. I'm talking over a year ago when I talked about the RLN, a regulated liability network, which is a concept explored in the UK as a new financial market infrastructure designed to facilitate innovation in digital finance. And according to UK Finance Report, on the RLN experimentation phase, it aims to create a platform for innovation where tokenized liabilities, tokenized bank deposits can be seamlessly. I love it. It's almost like Gilbert wrote this, even for Grok, can be seamlessly integrated into existing financial system. And the experimentation phase involving industry participants has focused on assessing the value of such platform and how it could be delivered, with reports detailing both technological and business work streams. Now, we know Quant is involved in that, which is absolutely phenomenal. We've seen the post and we know it's there. So it's just a matter of waiting, being just a matter of patience, I'd say. Now, so we go over to CoinStats, and I thought this was very interesting. What's next for UK digital future beyond the digital pound? So it says that if the Bank of England pauses or alters its retail digital pound plans, it doesn't end digital innovation. The BOE reportedly exploring alternative avenues, and we know what that involves. So this is enhancing faster payments, further investment to increase speed, efficiency, and potentially lower costs, leveraging open banking, expanding capabilities to foster innovative financial services and better data sharing, regulating private stablecoins, developing robust frameworks for privately issued stablecoins and offering some CBDC benefits without direct central bank issuance. And then we've got the wholesale CBDC exploration, focusing on wholesale CBDC for interbank settlements, which has a different use case and fewer retail concerns. So to be honest, Quant's got you covered. It's doing everything. It's covering the whole shebang when we look at what's going on with this new world that we are about to enter. Now, I say we're about to enter. Now, I saw this yesterday. $7.1 trillion money market to enter crypto. Now, that's mad. Goldman Sachs partners with BNY Mellon to transform $7.1 trillion money market fund with crypto. This could bring massive liquidity and real world assets into crypto. Now, as we know, I was talking about this all the time. This sort of money will be coming in, and it is coming, which is madness. Now, this sort of money entering crypto will eventually stabilize those coins that are meant to be in the ecosystem. And we're talking all the regulated coins, where we're talking ISO 222, we're talking about coins that have real world value, RWA coins that are not just here for the short term, they're here to change the financial infrastructure of the world. Now, if we move over to Bankless Times, now it says here, Goldman Sachs and BNY Mellon have launched a tokenized money market fund. The effort is ushering in a new era of efficiency, transparency, and real-time liquidity for institutional investors, and was launched on July 23, 2025, and brings together some of the largest names in the financial industry, including Federated Hermes, Fidelity Investments, and BlackRock. This is absolutely huge. Now, I do worry that everybody's going to sell all their coins, come this next bull run, and then all this money is flowing in, and it starts to operate almost like the stock market, almost like, because obviously the more money that enters this crypto space, the more balanced and more stable it becomes. Obviously, at the moment, what we see is that big exchanges like Binance and few of the others that really manipulate it in some ways, and we don't really stand a chance sometimes. They decide when it runs, and they decide when it dumps. And with these bigger players coming in, I'm sure they're getting a bit restless, knowing that there's going to be bigger boys playing in the game that want the market stable. And if they're going to use this tech, they will stabilize it, which for me can only be good. And obviously regulations, we've seen what's happened, the Genius Act, clarity in the US. I think the UK, as we know, is literally on that path. Hopefully they've made it easier with this new stance. We see that the EU is pushing out October, their CBDC. Things are moving Absolutely crazy since the last time I talked to you. But there you go, guys. I thought I'd come back to you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you haven't missed me too much. But I think I'm back for the time being for now. So keep watching. I'll keep delivering the videos. I think my next video is going to be on SHX Stronghold. Or maybe not. Who knows what I might do. But anyway, I'll catch you later.